All right, hello everyone. It's been a little while. I've not been posting. I've been reading but not posting for whatever reason. But I think today, this one is going to be posted. But we'll see. All right, so today's reading, I know what it is. I get to know what it is, which is always nice. It's called Freeing Yourself from Judgment. Okay? So let's see what they have to say. We're going to open the energy. Oh, first, let me show you your crystals to choose from. So we have the citrine. We have the aquamarine in muscovite. Should show the aquamarine here. How do I do that? I want you to see the aquamarine. There we go. And then we have the fire and ice quartz crystal, okay? So I'm going to open the energy, let you pick your pile and see what comes. Here we go. That was a very gentle energy, which doesn't surprise me because the lead card for this reading is Kuan Yin. All right, let's, if you haven't picked your pile, you can pause the video and do so. But I'm going to get started with the first group and see what they want to say to you about freeing yourself from judgment, okay? I'm going to face this way. All right, your first card. Reveal the Peacock Beauty. This is such a great card. I love this card. The peacock for me talks about confidence in yourself, having confidence in yourself. It's definitely a symbol that my grandmother on my mother's side sends me when she wants me to have more confidence in myself. So reveal the peacock beauty. And the fact that she's playing a harp is just amazing. This is like, yeah, have confidence that you can do the things that maybe you were told when you were young that you couldn't do, okay? And be the things that maybe you were told when you were young you couldn't be. All right, so that's the first thing. So what is this? It's freeing yourself from judgment. So freeing yourself from any judgments that were placed on you, any limitations, any judgments that were placed on you when you were a child. I mean, people do this inadvertently, right? They have the best intentions often. They don't want you to be hurt. They don't want you to experience failure. They don't want you to experience judgment, and they don't want you to experience frustration or any of those things. So they tend to place limitations and judgments on us without even knowing it, by saying, oh, that's not, that's not for you, or maybe you're not the best at it or whatever. But, honestly, with practice, any human being can become pretty good at most things, if they put their mind to it and practice it. So these limitations were false. That's what I'm hearing. And they want you to know. The limitations were put on you based in someone else's fear. And that's what they want you to know, is that judgment is based in fear. Fear of being hurt, fear of being rejected, fear of whatever. So, and yeah. So you have your own judgments of yourselves. You have judgments that people have placed on you, but it's all based in fear. Okay? So I saw 404 as I was revealing that. And 404 says, God and angels are putting a sacred light of protection around you. You are safe. So there's no need to be afraid, okay? Be who you are. Do what you want to do. Don't be afraid of being judged or being rejected, I hear. And so the other 404 in this book, the digital clock one, which is what I saw, God and angels are supporting you in sharing your truth, gifts, and self with the world. Isn't that perfect? Yeah. Oh, and then they just showed me 505 as I completed that. So let's look at that one. Know that God is helping you with all your material and financial needs. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. So if you feel limited by financial restrictions of some sort, ask for help with that. And don't fear being judged for asking. Okay? And then 505, the non-digital one, is trust in the changes you feel you are guided to make. As these are God-led, you have the capacity to manifest abundance. Believe it. Okay. So when you reveal the peacock beauty, when you reveal your true self, your confident self, the self that knows who you are and what you want to do, what brings your heart joy, what makes your heart sing, you will start to manifest more abundance in your life. I know that to be true. I hear that it's inevitable. It's a byproduct of being you. Okay? So they want you to reveal the peacock beauty. So don't be afraid of being rejected or being imperfect, not being perfect, being flawed as you learn and practice and do whatever it is you're doing, okay? And judgment is based in the fear, okay? And it's often other people's fear that's projected onto you. All right, I'm gonna move this. So it says here, the next two cards are reclaim and transition. Reclaim and transition. So before we read those cards, I'm going to get some tarot. And here it's the blue deck to go with this, okay? Reclaim and transition. Yeah. Okay. No. It's this way. Okay. Reclaim and transition. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this line, the reclaim line, reclaiming the King of Cups that you are and the Queen of Pentacles that you are. As you see, they're both holding something, right? And yeah, so he represents the emotionally mature king who understands the nature of everything, and especially of emotions, and therefore is detached from all emotional turmoil, really. He knows that everything is impermanent, everything comes and goes, and there's a flow, everything's flowing. It's like a river and everything's flowing, and you pick and choose what you want to experience. And sometimes you allow yourself to just surf on the river and go with the flow and see what comes as well. But the main point here is that as you reclaim this King of Cups that you are, you'll be able to let judgment flow. What's that expression, like flow off your back or something? What is it? I can't think of it right now, but it's like, it doesn't bother you. Judgment won't bother you as you reclaim who you truly are and you become the King of Cups. So what I hear here is examine the things that trigger your emotional response. So whatever triggers your emotional response, whatever puts your defenses up, whatever makes you attached to outcomes, whatever, makes you fearful of what outcomes may or may not, whatever makes you fearful and want to control anything, yourself, another person, a situation, whatever that is that makes you fearful and makes you want to control anything. Take a good look at that, okay? And then choose to allow it, choose to accept it, choose to honor it, and, make it your friend is how it's coming. Make it your friend, not your enemy, because it's there to show you the judgment that you're placing on yourself, okay? And therefore it could be judgment that you're placing on others as well, and other things and situations. But start to pay attention to the emotions, to what triggers the emotion of fear and the need for control, okay? This is how you're going to reclaim being the King of Cups. It'll take you to that place of understanding your emotions and understanding what it is that you fear that places the judgment on you, okay? Reclaiming the Queen of Pentacles that you are, reclaiming your ability to connect, to hold the space between the spirit world and the physical world, okay? You are the Queen of Pentacles. Don't apologize for it. It is who you are. All right? I feel like sometimes it's probably, emotions are probably triggered for you when someone denies or rejects this part of you, okay? So just allow it. They can deny and reject it all they want. It doesn't make it untrue, okay? And you know that. And remember that it's their fear that is causing their judgment, just as it's your fear that causes your judgment, okay? As you do this, you will transition and a burden will be lifted and joy will come back into your life. You'll be able to have more joy and celebrations with other people. You'll be able to come together with different people and just enjoy it, okay? So as you release yourself from judgment by revealing the peacock beauty within you, the confident beauty within you, reclaiming the Queen of Pentacles that you are and the King of Cups that you are, you will relieve a burden and be able to enjoy life, okay? And enjoy people again, which is huge. Some of us are not enjoying people so much these days, right? There's a lot of, and different people it shows, right? Like people with different opinions and different thoughts and etc. and all of that kind of stuff. For some of us, the last couple of years have, polarized a lot of people. And yeah, so this is releasing yourself from judgment, all right? By reclaiming the confidence. This is why you have the citrine. The confidence, that's what the peacock is about, in who you are, okay? In what you do. In being true to yourself. Wholeheartedness, wholeheartedly, and wholeheartedness is what's coming. That's what these two cards represent, this wholeheartedness and wholeheartedly, being yourself wholeheartedly, with wholeheartedness. I'm not sure why those two words are so important, but that's what's coming. Is there anything else for group number 1 that wants to be revealed? Any other message? They want this lumen card that's looking at me. Oh, the alchemist. Yeah. Look at the alchemist. You're holding, look. the alchemist that you are. This is who you are. You are an alchemist. Okay, that's why reclaim the alchemist that you are. Your ability to transition anything, to transmute, to blend. You know, I said something about being polarized. You know, this is, the alchemist can blend the polar energies and bring them into wholeheartedness, right? Wholeheartedness. Everything is of coming together, these cards. This is of releasing the burden, so that's not the one, but these ones, look at it. It's like bringing it all together to wholeheartedness. Okay, you are an alchemist. All right. That is your message. All right. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I hope that this message helped you in some way. All right. We have the group number 2. You chose the aquamarine in muscovite. I know the aquamarine is a very good crystal for releasing judgment, okay? So it's beautiful. It's this blue aquamarine. I have some here too, I believe. Yeah, this is aquamarine as well. It's a tiny, tiny piece. Okay. It's so pretty. And this is raw, both of these. And then this is polished aquamarine. So it helps to release judgment, okay? It does a bunch of things, but it helps to release judgment, okay? So we're going to put you right up here above your Kuan Yin card. So what is Kuan Yin's message to you of how you can free yourself from judgment? The Yin Empress. The Yin Empress. Look how beautiful that is. So the Divine Feminine. Okay, so this is, you know, embrace the Yin Empress that you are. You're not judgmental by nature. You are not. Okay, so if you've become judgmental, or people think that you're judgmental or tell you you're judgmental, you're not. Okay, but if you are experiencing and encountering others judging you, then there's a part of you that is judging you. Okay, and I believe it's a part of you, I'm hearing, that judges the Yin Empress, that judges the non-judger, because the Yin Empress does not judge. You know, she is, you know, very compassionate, very non-judgmental, unconditional. She's the, you know, the unconditional loving, you know, she represents the unconditionally loving being. And so if you are an unconditionally loving being, judging yourself for being that, because maybe you got taken advantage of, maybe you got hurt, maybe you got, you know, taken for granted, whatever it is. If you're experiencing others judging you, or judgment of any sort, or if you're becoming judgmental, I'm hearing it's because of this, okay? And they want me to look up 1818. They showed me 1818. It's interesting. This is really, it makes me laugh, because you're judging the non-judgmental aspects of yourself. Okay, so 1818, you are embarking on a life-changing journey. The outcome will be positive and enriching experiences. Trust the process. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure why, but that's coming across very strongly. So let's look at the other 2 cards now. Abundance, soul work. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. So your soul work brings you abundance. And this looks like, this is smoky Amazonite, but it kind of looks like the aquamarine too. So that's interesting. But so being the Yin Empress has something to do with your soul work, okay? And it will bring you abundance. All right. And yeah. So let's get your tarot cards. We're going to do 4 tarot cards. That's what I discovered in the first group that will help with your reading, us understanding this, okay? So, keep going. That's not, okay. So we have 2 that want to put themselves there. Okay. Well, that one is definitely. Okay. So my upstairs neighbor is vacuuming, so you may be hearing some noise. My apologies. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't know. I think they're running into the wall as they vacuum. Anyways, I'm going to release judgment of that. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yes. Okay. Before I read the tarot cards and go on, there's something in this book about the Yin Empress that they want us to know, understand. Okay, so let's see. The Yin Empress brings peace, prosperity, and success to her beloved devotees. Your soul purpose includes healing and empowerment of the divine feminine. Yes, that's your soul work. Yes. Okay. The Yin Empress herself. You gain power, assistance, and untold blessings in following your soul purpose. You are lifted and supported in your sacred work now. Wow, that is so cool. Okay. So it says, you are a spiritual leader and pioneer, and part of what you are here to do for the planet on a soul level, whether you are a man or a woman, is to empower the divine feminine, the cosmic empress of Yin, or divine feminine energy, so that we might live in more balance as a species on Earth. The divine feminine is only now making her resurgence on this planet, and many do not understand her. Your sacred task, for which you will be richly supported, that's the abundance, right? Nourished and rewarded, is to help live her truths now. In doing so, you are planting seeds of awareness and experience for others to draw from when they are too ready to live in her sacred truths. This will explain why at times you feel you do not fit into the current culture. You are not meant to, because you are meant to help it grow and change. In the same way that beloved Kuan Yin had a rebellious and compassionate streak and did not fit into the world in the way that it was, because she was born to help it heal and ascend, so too does your soul yearn to make a real difference in this world, to help it be free of fear that leads to competition and dominance and power struggles, and instead to live from a place of love and peace. Interesting, when I was shuffling these cards, I saw the power struggle ending card. It was the reverse 7 of Wands, I think it is. And that, to me, says the power struggle's ending. So that's really cool. Interesting. So remember I said you might be feeling like you're judging yourself for being the Yin Empress because you don't fit in. You feel you don't fit into the society. In the group, I think it was the group before you, I said that all judgment comes from fear. So this is what you're here to heal, this fear that creates judgment, right? So your nature, your true nature is to be like the Yin Empress, to be the Yin Empress, whether you're male or female, and to bring this divine feminine energy of non-judgment and compassion and unconditional loving. This is your soul work, and you will be supported in it abundantly, okay? That's what they want you to know. So, this card says, release this fear. Release the fear of being judged by the world because you're not exactly like the world is right now. It's changing. It's changing rapidly, okay? It is changing rapidly. So you fit in more than you know, okay? But at times you might feel like you do not fit in the current culture, okay? But don't judge yourself for that. You know, you are you were meant to be here. All right. To help with this transformation. Okay. So this card tells me release all judgment of yourself, release all anxiety around this, release it, okay? Because things are changing swiftly, and you're a part of that change, and you're here to do that, to bring that change forth. And look at this. This is the Lover's card. That's that perfect love. It's self-acceptance, self-love, self-healing with the Six of Cups here, okay? And this is the Lover's card, which is the, like, ultimate divine love. You're here to bring this divine love, this unconditional divine love, into the world, and to be an expression of it, okay? Yeah. Yeah. All right. And this is, look at this. And I said, I think in the other group, maybe it was, that, you know, we've been through some polarizing times where everybody's disagreeing, and, you know, we have two sides basically that are, and I'm seeing 26, I'll look that up in a second, but two sides that are always opposing each other right now. And look at this. This is peace. This is my card that represents peace, you know, talking to each other peacefully. If it was like this, it would be fiery discussions and a lot of tension and fire and passion, which there's not a you know, creative tension is good, and fire and passion is good sometimes, and opposing views, trying to, like, you know, figure it out and having those discussions, that's all okay. But with divine unconditional love, those conversations don't have to be as antagonistic or as what's the word I'm looking for? Antagonistic, or as combative. That's the word. As maybe they had been. Okay, you're not a combative soul, and you may have found yourself in situations in the last little while where you've, you know, become frustrated and actually spoken in a combative way with others, because you know, it gets to us all sometimes, right? And especially if you feel like people aren't seeing who you truly are, and if they do, they judge you for it, or you're judging yourself for it, or whatever. So, okay, back to the summary. To free yourself from judgment, accept the Yin Empress that you are, and accept the soul work that you have, okay, which is to bring this energy of the Yin Empress into the world by being it, okay, to bring peace into the world, okay, and to help with this rapid transition of bringing peace. These two cards are very peaceful when they're reversed. Okay, so this is stress, anxiety, and etc. keeping you up at night, all night long, when it's upright. So this is, you know, peace of mind. Okay, this is peaceful conversations. This is unconditional love, and this is, you know, self-acceptance and healing and self-love. So this is what you're here to bring into the world, this peace, through being the Yin Empress. So this is a rapid transformation that's happening in the world right now. And you know, so in the past you may not have fit in, but you do definitely fit in now. And you know, the world is going to catch up to who you are. Okay, is what I hear. Just keep being who you are. You will be supported. Okay. And then yeah, here's the main card, and I have 29, so I will look that up. Versatility. This card is about seeing all points of views, seeing, you know, just accepting all views, all points of view, all methods, all whatever, you know, just being okay with all, right? So Okay, I saw 2929, so that's 29 times 2. And it said, well, first I saw 2828, so I should read that one first, and then I'll read 2929. So it's 2828. I think that's the one I saw, or was it 26? I think it was 2828. Yeah. So 28 times 2 for you guys. Your angels want to give you a high five as they recognize your commitment to being a light in the world. Okay? Well done for facing your fears. And then 2929, so 29 times 2, powerful goddess and divine mother energy is surrounding you. You are being enveloped in love and compassion. All right? And then I thought I was going to see 3030, but I didn't. But they said to read 30 anyway. You are here for a reason. Know that your happiness has a purpose and is of service to the world. Okay? So free yourself from any judgment for being who you are, which is the Yin Empress. Okay? For maybe being slightly ahead of the world in being the Yin Empress. Okay? So it's more than okay to be the Yin Empress. Okay? So yeah. All right, that's your message. It's complete. I hear. So I'm going to let you go. I hope that resonated with you and you have a beautiful day. Okay, let's put you back here. My group number 3, you chose fire and ice. Okay, this is actually a man-made crystal. It's somehow I don't know, they do something to make it like this. I mean, it's natural elements, but they're compressed or heated up or something. I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember. But it's a fire and ice quartz. It's beautiful, and I love it because it brings the two, polarities together, fire and ice, which is very cool. Which is kind of what this whole reading is about. Freeing yourself from judgment, from those, being on one side or the other. All right, let's see what your cards have to say. Oh, the threshold. All right, put that there. We'll open the other two and then we'll see. Dare to dream. Follow your intuition. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can put that here. Oh, that's the aquamarine. That was the last group's crystal, so you might want to watch the last group as well. The threshold. Okay, so you're on the threshold of your dreams coming true, of daring to dream and your dreams coming true. Okay? So, what are you releasing? How are you, why do you, okay, they say just look at the book. The book has the answer. Okay. Sometimes just take the easy way, right? Okay, at the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, spiritual service to humanity, and joy in your own soul. Congratulations, you are embarking on a phase of deepest soul liberation into freedom of love that triumphs over fear. Okay, so in the last two readings, well, the first one especially, I talked about how judgment comes from fear. So if you can release yourself from fear, you can release yourself from judgment. Okay, and this says you're on the threshold. At the threshold you stand. It has been quite a journey. Many, many lifetimes and much inner work has been required for you to be able to perceive the light of the divine, even underneath the density of fear. You are fast approaching the karmic threshold where you can shift from fear-based to love-based embodiment. This is a sacred and important time where it is wise to surround yourself with those that are able to support you in this love-based reality. In the near future, you will be able to sustain your vibration even amongst beings that are based in fear, and then you will be of even greater service to life, love, and divine power on this planet. For now, allow beloved Kuan Yin to help you connect to the beauty and potency, the love and fearless, endless joy of your own higher self. Do not be disheartened by any old fears that are surfacing. You do not need to create a story out of them. You can just observe them with the love and allow them to pass. It is just your inner self releasing any vibration which is not aligned with unconditional love. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to read? And well done, beloved. There is much love and celebration in the spiritual world about this shift for you. Remember that the only defense ever needed, no matter what the apparent fear or threat, is unconditional love in the heart, which allows for compassion and detachment. You are safe and you are quickening in your readiness to pass the threshold. Your journey is truly blessed. Okay, there's a prayer for passing of the threshold. May I be blessed under the compassionate love and protection of Kuan Yin as my soul prepares to cross the threshold from fear to love in all dimensions of my being. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Wow. Okay. So you are definitely ready to release, to free yourself from all judgment, from all fear and all judgment. Okay. I'm going to come back to something for pile number 1 after this reading, actually. All right, we're going to get some tarot cards. There we go, 1. There we go. This is the one. Are these the ones? No. They want them to be not show. They're just showing. Some cards are showing themselves, but they're not. They're not the ones. The actual cards. The actual cards are going to be face down when they come out. Okay. But the ones showing themselves are just showing themselves because they're part of this message. This card wants to come out, okay? That was the card that just showed itself was part of last group's message, so that's interesting. A lot of them want to show themselves. It's interesting. Ah, be fearless. All right, that was the Fool card. Look, there's so many Hierophant. Wow, so many are wanting to show themselves. So there's a lot of cool energy in this reading for you. The king, the Emperor, the King of Swords. Okay, he's actually coming out. Is he actually coming out? He landed face down. Nope, he's just showing himself. Okay, one more. This one landed face down. Okay, there we go. They always start to sense my impatience. Okay, let's see what your cards say. Clarity. Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Cups. Transformation. Oh, and yeah, the past being in the past. Okay. So like I said, many, many lifetimes. You've had many, many lifetimes. Transformative lifetimes. Okay, you've learned what you needed to learn. Your karmic lessons are ended. You've learned what you needed to learn. It's time to move forward. So dare to dream. Dare to dream with clarity. Okay? With clarity. Believe. Dare to believe. Dare to dream in a joyful, joyful, joyful life. Okay? And in the divine plan and the divine blessings that are being showered upon you. Dare to believe in it. Dare to dream that this is true. That you can have, this is the intuition, you can have the clarity, the psychic intuition and clarity that you need. Okay, third eye wide open there. Dare to dream that your third eye can be wide open and you can have this clarity and you can live this joyful life that is the divine plan for you, that you co-created with the divine, okay? You've had lifetimes, transformative lifetimes to learn and to open this intuition of yours and to deal with all the karmic whatevers, however people want to phrase that, right? But you've learned what you need to learn and it's time to move forward. Okay, cross the threshold. It's time. It's time to cross that threshold. All right? So free yourself from any judgment that you have of yourself or of others for being at this threshold, first of all, for daring to dream that you can cross it and that you can live this beautiful life of clarity and joy. Okay? Free yourself from all fear. You can do that, and that will free you from judgment. Okay? Look at that. Power. Power. Reminds me of this, the two. Yeah. Understand that you are powerful. You're not powerless. There is nothing to fear. You co-create the divine plan. You can dream into existence your dream life, right? You have the power to do so. Do not believe that you are powerless any longer. You've gone through that in lifetime after lifetime in order for you to learn that you do hold this power to be fearless and to live in clarity and joy and unconditional love for yourself and for all. That is your message. All right. I'm going to do something I don't normally do, but I did not read anything from the book 4242. I'm going to look that up. I did not read anything from the book for group number 1. So, but I want to go back and read that for them, and they can tune in if they choose to after their reading, because I think it's important. So 42 times 2. Angels are lovingly guiding you to express your emotions. Align yourself with truth and integrity. Okay? So that's just something they wanted to say there. I'm not going to go into it. That's something will resonate with one of you. Okay. So for group number 1, I didn't read anything from the book Reveal the Peacock Beauty, but I'm being asked to now. So the beauty of the peacock is breathtaking, with stunning, lush, colorful, unfolding in graceful and proud display. You too are a great beauty, beloved. Within you resides a glorious divine being of beautiful light, with an ability to create as your divine birthright. The peacock beauty speaks to you of your creative energies, rising to sublime, inspired new levels as you are accessing the power of your throat chakra for higher creation. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words are becoming more powerful. Enjoy the wise use of this growing creative potency to express the beauty within you. Ask for divine blessing on all your plans, projects, and words. Just seeing if there's anything else. As the soul grows spiritually, the creative energies begin to rise from the sacral chakra in the hips and pelvis to the throat chakra, where they can be translated into sound and made manifest. What once would have been more instinctual creativity, beautiful in its own way, becomes inspired and sublime, adding depth and healing energy to your creative expressions. You can begin to create divine beauty through your words and actions. You can become an active healing force for divine beauty in our world. As the power of the throat chakra grows and urges to express ourselves, our urge to express ourselves in a uniquely creative way can become strong. This creativity is the voice of the soul wishing to manifest itself in the physical world. The power of your soul is starting to flow through your words and plans. The best way to use this power wisely is to decide what you speak, choose to do, or intend to create will be in alignment with the divine beauty that is present in your heart. The peacock beauty, Kuan Yin, in her graceful expression, urges you to follow what is truly beautiful to your heart and know that this will bring harmony within you and into the world most freely. A prayer for this. Beloved Kuan Yin, bless me with the grace to surrender into the beauty of my own soul, to recognize my higher creativity in flow now, to make the creations of my soul my highest priority, that I may live with abundance, peace, and happiness. Help me, beloved beauty, to recognize my own beauty, as magnificent and colorful as the stunning peacock. May my creations be as lovely. Om Mani Padme Hum. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Now I'm going to read the prayer for the second group, because I don't know if I read that prayer for them or not. I read from the book for them, but I'm not sure that I read the prayer, so I'm just gonna go. Yeah, there is a prayer. Okay, so the prayer for the second group. Divine Yin Empress, Mother of Compassion, Kuan Yin, Maha. Peace, grace, light, and feminine power infuse your being within my heart now. May I be a vessel of the grace and healing of the divine feminine. May I live my soul truths on this planet. May fear and anger be softened with love. May I find the true nature of my spiritual power, and may I align with you, beloved, into eternal grace of divine love. My devotion to the Yin Empress and her wish for all beings to be spiritually free grows in my heart now. I receive your love and protection. Om Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum. Beautiful. That is the reading for group number 3 on how to free yourself from judgment. That's how it's being titled by them, not me. So I'm going to just go with that. Okay. And now we have, I hear dealer's choice. It's really funny. That's how they express it. I don't know. Someone's a gambler up there. But this is a bonus, or dealer's choice 1. So for those of you who like to gamble a little bit, I guess, you know, like to explore the unknown, like to surrender to, the divine to sometimes make choices for you. This is for you. All right. The Dance Unveiling. Okay. Very cool. And to get the other 2 cards, and then we'll look at these 3 cards first, and then we'll look at okay, these 2 cards come up together, so they're going to stay together. The creator, the universe. So we're going to leave those 2 together, and then we're going to get one of these cards for below. Maybe there'll be 2, who knows, right? This is dealer's choice, so anything goes here. Okay. There's a very clear message with those 2 cards together. That I'll get to in a second. Okay. Abundance. Look at that. what a beautiful reading already. I can tell. Okay, so abundance. Let's put that where you can see it. All right. The dance unveiling. The creator, the universe, abundance. Okay, so this is really interesting. To start here and then I'll go there because this message is so strong. You are the creator of your own life, that we know. And the universe, though, conspires with you to create. Okay, so this is like, it looks like a marionette, a puppeteer, right? So don't mistake this for being puppeted by the universe. You are not puppeted by the universe. And it's interesting because this is the group that chose to let the universe choose the cards, choose the deck, whatever, choose the reading for them. So, but you're still the creator. It still comes from you, right? This still comes from you. This reading is for you, to you, for you, from you, is how I start the readings. To you, for you, from you is how it always, it's explained to me. So you brought this reading to yourself, but the universe, the divine, conspires with you to, so you put the vision out there. It's like you put the vision out there. You say, okay, you wave your magic wand and say, I want this. And then the universe starts manipulating, for lack of a better word, everything to conspire with you to create what you want to create, okay? That's what it's saying here, and it's very clear. And abundance, okay? Abundance is what you're co-creating with the universe, okay? So now let's go to the dance unveiling, and we'll see how this relates to freeing yourself from judgment. But that message just had to come out, okay? So the dance unveiling. There's a situation in your life that is about to reveal itself to you with greater clarity. Just like sands shifting, the picture will seem clearer and quite different to how it once appeared to you. This clarity will bring you great relief and confirmation of your intuition. Be patient and allow the revelation to come to you at the perfect time. I think that you're a group who judge yourself when things don't work out exactly how you expect them to and at the exact time that you expect them to. You're like, when you say, okay, I'm going to create abundance for myself, and then, it doesn't work out. Like perhaps you're like, oh, I'm going to win the lottery this week, and then you don't, okay? And so you judge yourself and say, I'm not the creator that I am, that I think I am, right? So that's what this message is coming across very clear. You are, and that's why you left it up to the universe, because you're kind of like, oh, well, I can't make it happen, so I'll leave it up to the universe, maybe. Some of you, okay? I'm hearing that that's true for some of you. So you're judging the creator that you are, okay? You're judging the creator that you are. So they want you to free yourself from judging the creator that you are. You do create, okay? But it's co-creation, and there's, they have a part to play, right? This is, I want to mimic that hand. They have a part to play. And they start conspiring with you to create what you're trying to create in order to create abundance, not just for you, but for all, okay? And that's the dance unveiling. So they don't want you to be judging the dance unveiling, because the dance unveils in its own time and in its own way, okay? So I'm going to keep reading here. Often what we think we know is only a small part of the bigger picture. With some more information, what we think is the truth can shift, sometimes dramatically. I just saw 5353. I'm going to read that in a minute. And reveal a completely different reality. Sometimes we really imagine a situation, person, or place to be all that we think or feel that it is, only to find out that it is not quite that way at all after some time and involvement has passed. There is an important situation in your life right now that is still unfolding, and you have yet to perceive it fully. It is safe for you to be patient and curious and trust what you feel is unfolding now. Don't rush to set things in motion, to form a structure, or even to make things concrete until you have had a chance to be more clear about this situation or process. There will be a time in the near future when you will realize that the graceful cosmic dance of Kuan Yin has unfolded and a veil has been lifted. Okay? And at that time, you will realize that you are seeing much more clearly and accurately than you have previously been able to do. So there's a situation you might be judging, okay? Okay, I can stop and look at the 5353 now. So that's 53 times 2 for this group. Let's see what 53 is. The universe is never working against you. It's always working for you. Trust in God's plan as it unfolds. What a perfect message for this group. And it's 53 times 2, right? Okay. Be patient and trust, beloved. Kuan Yin's dance of divine grace will touch this part of your life and bring you clarity. Go into your heart and listen for the music of her dance. Okay. We're going to be patient and allow yourself to get used to the new truths that are revealing themselves to you now. The dance of Kuan Yin's grace brings not only revelation, but also opportunity and resolution. Okay? There's a prayer here. Beloved Kuan Yin, I now let go of any fear that would distort my perception and prevent me from beholding the highest levels of truth which I am capable of perceiving. Help me now, beloved one, with your divine dance of mercy and compassion, that the confusion may clear, any distortion may be released, and the truth be revealed with grace and simplicity. Unveil the truths with your dance of grace, beloved. Thank you. Om Mani Padme Hum. Interesting. All right, so, yeah. So you're freeing yourself from judging yourself and the universe for how you create and how you co-create. Okay? Interesting. Okay. So, yes. Okay. And for things taking time to create and to unfold, okay? For it taking you time to see the big picture, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. So what your tarot cards are saying is, as you study something, whatever you study, you might be choosing to study something or learn something. As you learn something, this may be you just learning how the universe works even, right? Like this card has asked you to open yourself to. You will have a change in perspective. You will have a change in perspective, right? This is what this is all talking about. And see, here we see you, you're only seeing, you know, 1/5 of the picture here, which is interesting. This is not how I normally would read this card, but you're only seeing 1/5 of the picture. There's still more to be revealed, okay? You're peering through this window, but there's 4 other windows, okay? And this is like, this is about security in the physical world. So, interesting. You're seeing one window is open, but there's 4 other windows to open for you as you, like, look at this. That's what he's holding. That's what he's drawing here. And that's what he's examining, right? So you're only seeing 1/5 of the picture is what I'm being told around this situation, around whatever this is. And then that's what she's holding here, right? It's the Pentacles. I know it's the Pentacles, so it makes sense, but it's just cool how these cards came out. So you, as the Queen of Pentacles, can hold this space between the spirit world and the physical world. You can, as this card mentioned, see the higher perspective, okay? So as you learn something, your perspective is going to change quite drastically, I think they said. And yeah, that is really cool. Where is it? Be patient and allow yourself to get used to the new truths that are revealing themselves to you now. So that's these new truths that are revealing themselves to you now. And you're getting used to them. They're completely changing your perspective. Okay? Yeah. And you are the Queen of Pentacles. And that's what it says here. It says, I now let go of any fear that would distort my perception and prevent me from beholding the highest levels of truth which I am capable of perceiving. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are capable of perceiving those highest levels of truth. Okay? You are. So don't. They're asking you to free yourself from judging yourself, judging the creator that you are, the co-creator with the universe that you are. Okay? It's not that you aren't co-creating, and it's not that it isn't happening. There's just a divine timing, and all will be revealed to you soon enough around this situation, around whatever it is you may be judging right now. Okay? All right, now we're ready for this last card. Okay. Okay. Well, we have two last cards because two came out. So the seeker, you are the seeker, right? You're looking for this information. So share the wisdom. Oh, look at that. You're going to be able to receive the information, the wisdom, this higher perspective, the higher truths. You're going to be able to receive those because you're seeking them. And you're going to be able to share this wisdom, okay? So open your hands up to receive and then share. So you're seeking wisdom to share it, okay? Because you're the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, that's why this Four of Pentacles is here. Not to hoard it, okay? So as you learn these higher truths that shift your perspective drastically, they don't want you to hoard them. They want you to share them, okay? That is the final message for you. All right. Bye-bye.